Happy Information Wednesday, Chalyce McQueen here. Per my teaser, I'm talking about a very underrated topic of life insurance. I know this is not a conversation we enjoy having, and it's certainly an awkward one amongst our spouses. However, life insurance is a necessity, not a luxury. And I'm going to go over 8 common misconceptions regarding life insurance. First on our list is you do not need life insurance if you are young and you are single without children. I don't care how young or old you are or what your familial status is. The reality is you probably are accumulating some kind of debt, and debt does not die with the creator. Number 2, regardless of how you decide you want to go, whether you're being buried, cremated, or sent to the moon or stars, that costs money. And despite whatever your political affiliation is, they're not paying for you to go. So make sure that you don't pass that burden onto your family members to have you receive a proper send-off. Number 2 on our list, which probably is the most common misconception, is life insurance is not affordable. This is so far from reality. Number 1, there is so many different products, different amounts, different coverages, different types, you name it, that are all suitable for your budget and your needs. Number 3 on our list, which is a newer misconception, is life insurance will not pay out if you happen to die from COVID-19 or whether you've been vaccinated or not vaccinated. As of now, there is no restrictions revolving COVID, whether you had a passing, we've been vaccinated or not. However, I do have a strong suspicion that this will change in the future. That is why it's important more than ever to secure your legacy and coverage with life insurance. Number 4 on our list is life insurance provided by your employer is all that you need. Number 1, you do not own that life insurance policy. Your employer does, which means that in the event that your employment ends, so does that policy. Number 2, I do think it's a great idea to take advantage of any employer incentives, such as life insurance. I think employer-provided life insurance is a great cherry on top, but it should not be your only source of life insurance. Number 5 on my list is you don't need life insurance if you have savings. Now, there's a catch-22 to this, which I'll go over a little bit later, but if your savings is sufficient to take care of 5 to 7 years income replacement, take care of all your debt, your burial expenses, your college tuition for your children, all of those things that we factor into life insurance and the need for it, then maybe we can have the conversation to forego life insurance. But the reality is, why pass up, in essence, free protection? And I say the word free because life insurance is very inexpensive compared to the benefit of having a payout and the protection for your family. Number 6 on our list, I'm talking about if you're a stay-at-home parent, you do not need life insurance. This is probably one of the biggest misconceptions. The reason being is a recent economic study shows the value of running a household is about $178,000 annually. Think about the cost of childcare alone. If you were to lose your stay-at-home spouse, there's so many duties that they do that saves a ton of money for the household. So it's important to make sure that you have adequate life insurance for your partner and spouse in the event they were to have an untimely passing, that you do not have interruption with you providing for your family. Number 7 on our list, if you have underlying health issues, you do not qualify for health insurance. Yes, your health does play a role into your rating and what your life insurance costs. However, there is plenty of opportunity for people with underlying health issues to receive the coverage that they need and deserve. And one of the great things about Farmers Insurance is I'm able to provide a free medical exam to you to see exactly where you're going to sit in terms of your needs and your budget. So don't let your underlying health issues deter you from having the coverage that you need. Number 8 and final on our list is what I call the Dave Ramsey myth. He says it's better to invest than have a life insurance policy. The reality is, unless you've reached a break-even point on your asset accumulation, plus 30% of liquidity, it's important that you have some sort of life insurance policy. To recap today's video, I debunked 8 reasons of why you should not have life insurance. Make a long story short, everyone should carry some sort of life insurance, and that's my job here as your agent. Sit down and go over what your needs are and find a budget-friendly option. Like I said, life insurance is a necessity, not a luxury. Leave your family with a legacy and not a burden. As always, feel free to give me a call at 602-525-5665 or email me at cmcqueen@farmersagent.com. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? We'll see you all next week.